Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we will be discussing one major question that every UPSC aspirant asks almost every single day, that is, what are some tips for short selection? Now, this is not a clickbait, but I would like to be very honest in front of you that no matter what, how many videos you watch, no matter how many tips and tricks you learn from your coaching centers or from your friends or from someone who has cracked the examination, there is no short way of cracking the examinations. I'll tell you why. Because it's an all India examination where so many people appear. There are the number of candidates who appear for this examinations is almost doubling every single year, and looking at the trends, the selection ratio is even becoming more and more less than 1%. So you can imagine what are the odds, you can imagine what are the stakes. So keeping in mind all of these things, you can never say that I will be able to crack it and this will happen. Why? Because there is this amount of uncertainty which is always involved in an all India examination like this, and that to UPSC, which whose difficulty is on some next level. It needs some serious preparation. You can never say that I did not study for the exam but I still qualified for it. That is never going to happen, at least in this case, because the luck element involved is very less. Because again, even if you get lucky maybe during the examination, that won't happen in the interview, because the board of directors would analyze and judge you in every possible way critically, so that they understand and they are able to make a decision if you will be a capable Indian civil servant or not, right? Because as you all are aware, IAS is a job of huge responsibility along with pride and prestige. I think responsibilities are high and you need to take decisions very quickly, right? You can't waste your time in petty things, and you have to have a very analytical mind in order to become a civil servant. And to be very honest, not everybody has that kind of mindset. Not everybody is in that zone of being able to take decisions so promptly. And that too, when I say that you have to take decisions very quick, does not in any way mean that you have to take hasty decisions which might have very bad repercussions in the future, right? And even though the procedure should be a little quick, but always remember that it has to be for the general good. It should never be for your own ulterior selfish motive. So these are certain brief qualities that they search for a UPSC civil aspirant. But still, if you talk about the selection, I would say that please go through the UPSC syllabus, because that will be your first step in order to clear the examination. Because many times people skip the UPSC syllabus and just directly jump onto the study part, which is just buying the books and just start studying. So now what happens is, when you do not have like a background, when you do not know the range of the topics which are involved, then very much so what happens is that you're not able to understand what is important and what is not. Other than that, you can also practice a lot of mock test papers, because this is another thing which a lot of UPSC aspirants really ignore. So in order to get that edge over everyone else, I would recommend you to practice mock tests, and not only practice it but also analyze it. Because a lot of people, what they do is they just do the mock test and they do not analyze it. Analyze as in they do not check it themselves. So when you don't do that, they just see the scores and they're just happy with it and they just move on. That's not how it's supposed to be done. I'll tell you why. Because when you check your own paper, then first of all you understand the kind of answers that you wrote, and you also understand that maybe you can modify the questions, maybe you could have written something else. So these are some things that might just pop in your head, and there are new ideas, there are new thoughts regarding the same question, because we have some sort of different pressure in the exams, and the ideas are not really natural. But afterwards, when you look at it, you can do that, right? So I think that is a great way to start off. Other than that, I would say, because you also understand your strengths and weaknesses, and you can work on it, I think, on different levels. So other than that, as I always say, I wish everyone all the best for the exam. Do well and stay tuned for more such education channel. Like, share and subscribe, and I know that you all are going to pass with flying colors. So all the best from the team, and yeah, stay tuned. Thank you.